It's So Simon, and he's got a movie review for you. Although he's not very good, and he probably should not do any movie reviews. Lights and cameras and action, it's movie reviews with So Simon.
Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's latest blockbuster, based on not Homer Simpson, but based on Homer's ancient Greece epic poem, The Odyssey. That's what Wikipedia says. Hello, just a quick message to say if you're not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It's free. Back to the video. I enjoyed the film. I know there's a lot of controversy online. Perhaps unnecessary because, you know, it is a movie after all. And, you know, a cyclops, that's not real. You know, this is a fantasy film. But it's been interesting hearing other people's opinions on the film, both good and bad. Ultimately, though, for me, when I watch a film, if I don't like a film, it doesn't bother me. I don't have any sort of hatred or, you know, it's like all you're doing is watching someone else's vision, right? And it's art, it's subjective. Of course there are going to be people that don't like certain pieces of art, be it movie, music, video games, right? And there are equally going to be people that do like certain pieces of art. So this movie review that I'm doing could relate to some people, and it could also equally not relate to others as well, and that's fine. But anyway, The Odyssey. So yeah, this was a long film. I think too long. I think it easily could have lost half an hour. I don't know much about Homer's epic poem, Odyssey, other than the Cyclops. And I think the Circe changing soldiers into pigs. Let's talk about the positives of this film. Matt Damon was really good. I felt he carried the film. He suited the character very well, and he knew what he was doing. The Cyclops scene was very good, too short. However, it was very good. I was really on the edge of my seat, wondering what was going to happen. And the way it was filmed and portrayed, yeah, there was a definite sense of danger. And it was pretty brutal, I have to say, pretty brutal. Another scene that that gripped me was the Circe scene. That was pretty horrific. And the actress who played Circe, Samantha Morton, another excellent actor, I have to say, in this film. Matt Damon, Samantha Morton, I think really helped make this film shine. Because Samantha Morton's portrayal of Circe, even though it was, again, the Circe scene, like the Cyclops scene, very short. We wanted more. We wanted more of both of those scenes. But Samantha Morton, outstanding portrayal of Circe, cruel, evil, yet there is a side of her that has potential compassion. But I'm just reading the budget here. The budget apparently was $250 million, and the box office is $328 million. That's a lot of money. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, there were certain points of this film which I really enjoyed, and they had me on the edge of my seat, or I was really invested. I'd probably say 4 or 5 points throughout the film. The music, fine. The camera work, fine. I thought overall the story was okay. It was, the script I felt was average. There wasn't any dialogue where I thought. Actually, there was some dialogue, which was very good. That's more in how the actors used that dialogue. But the script, I would say, was average. So I suppose we're coming now on to the negatives. The casting. The only problems I had with the casting was that actors like Tom Holland, I didn't really believe his character, and I don't know. I feel like he was concentrating so much on an American accent that he was, because it's quite hard to concentrate. Like I'm British English, right? And if I did an Australian accent and I tried to do this review and focus on what I was saying, I think it could be a little bit difficult for my brain to focus on creating this Australian accent whilst also trying to convey something emotional about the film I'm describing. I don't know. I mean, in Spider-Man he's good, but his face is covered a lot of the time, isn't it? So I don't know. I don't find him a particularly compelling actor, but he's doing obviously very well for himself. So I think in time, because he's paired next to Matt Damon, so Matt Damon has a wealth of experience of all sorts of different genres of film, understands how to use the camera. He's brilliant. So I think Tom Holland, unfortunately, is just he needs more time. I think another 10 years he could be truly outstanding. Maybe. Anne Hathaway, she was all over the place with her emotions. Again, a poor, an average script, you see. An average script. But she was playing, what was she playing? The Queen, I think. The Queen and the mother of Tom Holland's character, and the, I suppose, estranged wife, is that right to say? I don't know, but the wife of Matt Damon's character, Odysseus. Tom Holland played, I can't pronounce these words, Telemachus. Anne Hathaway played Penelope. She's a queen of Ithaca, who fends off many suitors in her husband's absence. I didn't quite get. There's like just a whole room full of seemingly single men. I don't know if they're an army or what, but it's a bit weird. And Anne Hathaway's character pines for Odysseus, but he's been away for 7-8 years, but she wants to marry a suitor, and Tom Holland's character is like, no, father will come home. Or does he call him dad in this film? I can't remember. Some people had issue over that. I didn't have any issues over using modern language. If they use Latin, it would just be a subtitle film, wouldn't it? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but let's be real, people. Zendaya as Athena, I didn't particularly enjoy her performance. Yeah, she popped up occasionally, sometimes out of the blue. I guess she does that because she is a god, right? But I wasn't really aware that she was a god. There wasn't I don't know. I just don't know. Elliot Page is Sinon. Again, I'm reading this from Wikipedia. A Greek soldier and the son of a servant of Antonius. So Himesh Patel portrayed Eurylochus. I can't pronounce that. Odysseus's second in command, who challenges his thoughts and plans. Now, Himesh Patel is a good actor. I don't really have any issue with him as an actor, but in this particular role, in this army, he doesn't have the physique that Matt Damon has. So I mean, he originally started out in EastEnders as a sort of nerdy geek. And I think if Matt Damon's character needed tech support, then I think this guy, Himish, would be very good at that. But of course, in these times, there was no electronics. So there were two characters focused in the army. Now, both of these actors, Matt Damon, muscular. These two, non-muscular. So I'm not sure why they didn't wear muscle suits, but they just weren't believable as, army folk in a Grecian army. It's like putting me in a Greek army. If I was cast in the film, I would say, could I please have a muscle suit because I'm overweight? And clearly the audience wouldn't believe that I was a strong, muscular Greek soldier without a muscle suit. Imagine me, my physique in the film. Odysseus, sir, please can we slow down? I know the Cyclops is over there, but I'm struggling to run. If we can just take 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking. Just 5 minutes. I think Elliot Page and Himesh Patel are fine actors. That much is true. It's just the casting for their roles. To me, it just wasn't convincing. There we go. Robert Pattinson as Antonius, the suitor of Penelope. I felt I didn't quite connect with him for a long time during the film. And it was only until the end when I actually connected more with him, in the sense that he did some great acting. But before that, I wasn't convinced by his acting. So there we go. That's my ramblings of the Odyssey. Should you go and see it? I would say yes. It is around a 3-hour film. So there is a lot of value there. When we look at, a lot of films, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I would say give it a watch if you're a fan of Greek mythology, if you're a fan of Tom Holland and Matt Damon. I'm not really gonna, do I review this? As in give it a score? I don't know. I could give it a score 2 out of 5 or 2.5 out of 5. Would I watch it again? I probably would. I think it'd be quite enjoyable to see in 4K on an OLED with Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. Not that I have Dolby Atmos. So yeah, I would watch it again. So do let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the Odyssey, and if you liked it. If you didn't like it, let me know why. Offer constructive criticism. And thank you for watching this video. Until next time, take care.